Are you certain that modern humanity is the most advanced civilization to ever exist? What if the history we are taught is just a redacted version of the truth? What if our ancestors were not primitive, but possessed technology far beyond modern imagination? Stay until the end of this video, because what you're about to hear might completely change the way you look at history. Textbooks claim that civilization develops in a straight line. But what if human history is actually a cycle? Rise, peak, collapse, and then oblivion. Let's start with the most famous structure on Earth. The Great Pyramid contains no mummies of any pharaohs. Instead, it houses stone shafts perfectly aligned with the stars, a level of precision that even modern technology struggles to replicate. In ancient Indian epics, there are flying machines called vimanas. They could take off vertically, travel between worlds, and carry weapons as bright as 1,000 suns. A 1,600-year-old iron pillar that never rusts. Ancient batteries that generate electricity. Stone blocks cut with the precision of a CNC machine. Geoglyphs that can only be seen from the sky. A 16th century map showing Antarctica without ice. Knowledge that modern science has only recently confirmed. When you piece it all together, we see the traces of a highly advanced civilization. Then, a catastrophe wiped it all away. Humanity started over, from zero. Perhaps we are simply rediscovering what once existed. History is certainly not as simple as we think. If they fell, are we heading down that same path? What you've just seen is only the tip of the iceberg. Because every year, archaeology uncovers things that should not exist. Objects known as out-of-place artifacts. Metal tools embedded in million-year-old rock, challenging the entire timeline of mainstream history. And it's not just technology. The ancients understood the cosmos better than we imagined. The Mayan calendar is more accurate than what can be observed by the naked eye. Stonehenge operates as a massive astronomical computer. Entire cities were built as maps of the stars. The question is, where did they learn this? From long-term observation, or from a source of knowledge that has been lost? So many ancient texts did not survive. The Library of Alexandria is just one example. How much knowledge has vanished forever, and how much only exists now as legend? Almost every ancient civilization tells of a great flood. From Sumer, Egypt, and India to the Americas. If it's not a myth, then it is a collective memory. Today, we are beginning to find cities deep beneath the ocean, terraces, too perfect to be natural. But not everyone wants to talk about this, because it shakes the very foundations of history. And rewriting history is never easy. The questions remain. If they reached that level, how far did they truly go? Many civilizations spoke of gods from the sky. They wore strange, glowing suits and flew in machines. Is that mythology or encoded memory? Perhaps we are misinterpreting the language of the past. So many monuments point to the same spot in the sky, a spot the ancients considered the center of the universe. They didn't just worship the heavens, they seemed to be interacting with them. There are things that are never put on display, not because they don't exist, but because they are too dangerous for the story we've been told to believe. If history is a cycle, where do we stand in that cycle? The higher the technology, the greater the risk of collapse. Perhaps the ancients left a warning, but we haven't learned how to listen. If they once looked at the stars, then we are not the first. Perhaps they were just here before us, and they left behind an unanswered question. Are we the first civilization, or just the next one? The answer is still buried. But the past has never truly disappeared. It is waiting to be remembered. And maybe we are about to remember.